In Buddhist philosophy, numbers are not just arbitrary symbols. They are profound carriers of spiritual energy that shape our experiences and influence our personal journeys. The last digit of your birth year, in particular, is believed to hold a specific vibration that imprints itself on your personality, life path, and even the challenges you face. Understanding this significance can provide a deeper awareness of your spiritual essence and how you interact with the world. This approach isn't about superstition or fatalistic thinking. Rather, it's a way to harness knowledge for self-awareness and growth. Each number reflects a different energy, mirroring aspects of the universe's natural rhythms. This knowledge has been cultivated for centuries, guiding monks and practitioners in their spiritual evolution. Let's delve into the meaning behind each number and its impact. The power of zero, the cycle of emptiness and infinite potential. People influenced by the energy of zero have a unique gift. They adapt, transform, and reinvent themselves with ease. They don't fear change, they embrace it, knowing that every ending opens the door to a new beginning. While others cling to stability, those in tune with zero energy understand that life is always in motion, and trying to hold on to the past is like trying to grasp water. This deep connection to impermanence often makes them wise beyond their years. Naturally drawn to spiritual or philosophical exploration, they see beauty in transition, knowing that just like the moon waxes and wanes, everything in life moves through cycles. But with this gift comes a challenge, the feeling of constantly starting over. Many with zero energy experience repetitive cycles, new careers, new cities, new relationships, never quite feeling settled. While their ability to embrace change makes them resilient, it can also leave them longing for stability. Some may struggle with commitment, fearing that nothing lasts forever, while others feel lost in the constant flux of life. The key to mastering zero energy isn't resisting change, but learning to find stability within it. Instead of looking for external permanence, they must create inner grounding through daily rituals, meaningful connections, and a strong sense of purpose. Meditating on sunyata, emptiness, helps shift perspective. Impermanence isn't something to fear. It's a source of infinite potential. By accepting this truth, those influenced by zero can turn uncertainty into opportunity. Journaling about past transitions can also reveal powerful insights, showing how every loss led to new growth. Every ending sparked a fresh beginning. Stability doesn't come from holding on to things, but from learning to flow with life's rhythm. When zero energy is fully embraced, it becomes a force of boundless creativity, resilience, and transformation. Instead of feeling trapped in cycles, those attuned to it realize they are not stuck. They are evolving. One, leadership, independence, and initiative. In Buddhism, the number one is more than just a symbol. It's a force of creation, the spark that ignites change. People with this energy don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They're leaders, visionaries, and pioneers, always pushing forward, breaking barriers, and refusing to follow the crowd. Their confidence is unshakable. Their drive is relentless. And when they set a goal, nothing stands in their way. But this strength can be a double-edged sword. Their independence can turn into isolation. Their speed can lead to impatience. Their confidence can make them resistant to advice. They struggle with teamwork, often believing they don't need anyone else. Yet, even the strongest leader must learn that greatness isn't achieved alone. True leadership isn't about control. It's about inspiration. The best leaders don't just charge ahead. They lift others up. To fully unlock their potential, they must balance ambition with humility, power with compassion. Practicing metta, loving kindness, meditation helps soften their edges. Teaching patience, empathy, and connection. Learning to listen, collaborate, and empower others makes their leadership stronger, not weaker. In the end, independence doesn't mean isolation. In Buddhism, nothing exists alone. Everything is connected. The question isn't just how far can I go, but how many can I take with me? True pioneers light the way so others can follow, leaving behind a legacy that lasts far beyond their time. 2. Harmony, duality, and balance. People connected to the number 2 are natural peacemakers, deeply intuitive and emotionally intelligent. They instinctively sense what others feel, making them incredible mediators who bring people together. They thrive in partnerships, value cooperation over competition, and have a deep appreciation for beauty, art, and emotional connection. However, their need for harmony can make them avoid confrontation, struggle with assertiveness, and absorb others' emotions too easily, often leaving them drained. To stay balanced, they must learn to set clear boundaries, express their own needs without guilt, and embrace their emotional depth as a strength rather than a burden. Practicing Tonglen meditation can help them process emotions without being overwhelmed, while assertive communication ensures they maintain both peace and personal power. When they master this balance, they don't just bring harmony to others, they create a deep, unshakable inner peace within themselves. 3. Creativity, expression, and joy. People who resonate with the number 3 are born creators, storytellers, and visionaries. Their minds are always buzzing with ideas, and they thrive on self-expression, whether through art, writing, music, or conversation. They have an infectious energy that lights up a room, drawing people in with their charm, humor, and enthusiasm. Their ability to turn emotions into powerful stories makes them natural communicators who inspire and uplift others. However, their creative spark can sometimes lead to scattered focus, unfinished projects, and a craving for external validation. They may chase excitement but avoid deeper introspection, distracting themselves with pleasure rather than facing uncomfortable emotions. To truly thrive, 3s must learn to balance their free-spirited nature with discipline. Chanting mantras or practicing meditation can quiet their restless minds, while setting small, achievable goals helps turn ideas into reality. Taking time for reflection through journaling, silent retreats, or deep conversations keeps them grounded, while creative rituals like working at a set time or creating a sacred space can bring structure to their inspiration. When a 3 harnesses their creativity with mindfulness, they don't just create, they transform, bringing joy, wisdom, and meaning into the world. For stability, structure, and groundedness, people influenced by the energy of 4 are the builders of life, steady, disciplined, and committed to creating lasting structures. They thrive on stability, routines, and long-term goals, making them dependable and highly reliable. Their methodical approach ensures success, but their greatest strength can also become their biggest challenge. 4s often resist change, overplan for the future, and struggle with spontaneity. Their desire for control can lead to stress and missed opportunities. Life, however, is unpredictable, and the key to balance lies in embracing impermanence. Through Vipassana meditation, 4s can learn the truth of anicca. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Clinging to certainty only creates suffering, while flexibility brings peace. A simple practice of observing thoughts and sensations as they arise and fate teaches them to flow with life rather than resist it. Letting go of rigid expectations allows 4s to break free from perfectionism and trust the process. Learning to welcome uncertainty, saying yes to new experiences, and occasionally stepping outside their routine can bring unexpected joy and deeper wisdom. Their gift is in their strength, endurance, and ability to build something meaningful. But true mastery comes when they pair their structure with adaptability, knowing when to hold firm and when to let go. When 4s find this balance, they don't just create solid foundations in the external world. They cultivate unshakable peace within. 5. Freedom, adventure, and exploration. The number 5 is all about movement, freedom, and discovery. It's the restless energy that pushes people to explore, take risks, and chase new experiences. In Buddhist teachings, 5 is tied to the 5 precepts, guiding ethical living. But for those deeply connected to this number, finding balance between adventure and stability can be a challenge. 5s are adaptable and thrive in ever-changing environments. They think fast, embrace uncertainty, and bounce back from setbacks with ease. They crave independence, resisting routines and restrictions that feel confining. Their curiosity is endless. They seek knowledge, new places, and exciting experiences, making them natural explorers and innovators. People are drawn to their magnetic energy. They're the ones saying yes to last-minute plans, spontaneous trips, and bold ideas. But this hunger for variety can make commitment difficult. They start projects with passion but struggle to follow through when the excitement fades. Routine can feel suffocating, leading to impatience and dissatisfaction. At times, they use distractions, travel, socializing, or constant activity to avoid deeper emotions or responsibilities. To thrive, fives need to find stillness within movement. Practices like walking meditation, kinhin, help them stay present without feeling trapped. Instead of always chasing the next thrill, they can turn their curiosity inward through journaling, breathwork, or quiet reflection to discover the adventure within. True freedom isn't about running away. It's about being fully present in every moment. When a five masters this, life isn't just exciting, it becomes deeply meaningful. 6. Compassion, service, and healing. People connected to the number 6 are natural caregivers, drawn to healing, nurturing, and creating harmony. They have a deep sense of responsibility, always ready to lend a hand, offer comfort, or mediate conflicts. Their emotional intelligence is sharp. They instinctively sense what others need, often before a word is spoken. Their presence brings peace, and their loyalty runs deep. But their greatest strength can also be their biggest challenge. Sixes give so much that they risk burnout, neglecting their own needs in the process. They struggle to set boundaries, saying yes when they should say no, feeling guilty for putting themselves first. Over time, this can lead to exhaustion, resentment, and emotional fatigue. To sustain their giving nature, sixes must learn to care for themselves as deeply as they care for others. Loving kindness meditation, metta bhavana, helps them turn compassion inward, reminding them that they, too, deserve peace and happiness. Practicing mindful service, helping others, without depleting themselves, ensures their energy remains strong. Learning to set gentle but firm boundaries, like saying, "I'd love to help, but I need some rest," allows them to give from a place of strength rather than obligation. And just as they pour love into others, they must surround themselves with people who replenish their spirit. When sixes embrace balance, they don't just heal others, they create a life where love, service, and self-care can coexist in harmony. 7. Spirituality, wisdom, and introspection. People connected to the number 7 are natural philosophers, wired to explore not just the external world but the deepest realms of thought, consciousness, and existence itself. They crave knowledge, constantly seeking deeper truths in philosophy, spirituality, and the mysteries of life. From an early age, they ask why more than how, drawn to abstract ideas, pattern recognition, and intellectual pursuits that challenge conventional wisdom. While their insight allows them to anticipate outcomes and solve complex problems, it can also make them feel disconnected from those who lack the same depth of curiosity, pushing them further into solitude. Beyond intellect, sevens possess an almost psychic intuition, sensing energies, seeing patterns, and experiencing synchronicities that others overlook. They are naturally drawn to mysticism, meditation, and esoteric traditions, seeking inner knowledge over external validation. Their heightened sensitivity allows them to read people with uncanny accuracy, making them deeply empathetic, but also vulnerable to absorbing negative energies. They often need solitude to recharge, preferring deep, one-on-one conversations over superficial socializing. However, this tendency can lead to isolation, making it difficult for them to form meaningful relationships or engage with the world in a practical way. Emotionally, sevens struggle with detachment. While capable of deep feelings, they often find it hard to express them. Their love for solitude can become a defense mechanism, keeping them from true emotional connection. Left unchecked, this can lead to loneliness, even if they convince themselves they don't need others. At the same time, they have a habit of overanalyzing, getting stuck in endless contemplation that leads to inaction. Fear of making the wrong move can keep them from taking any action at all, causing them to miss opportunities. Balancing spiritual life with practical responsibilities is another challenge. They may feel disconnected from material obligations, resisting financial or career structures, and seeing them as distractions from their higher pursuits. This detachment can lead to instability, making it crucial for sevens to find ways to integrate their wisdom into everyday life. To overcome these challenges, practicing Zazen meditation helps quiet their overactive minds, allowing wisdom to arise naturally instead of being forced. Engaged Buddhism teaches them to bring their insights into action, ensuring they don't retreat too far into their own thoughts. Grounding practices like walking meditation, breathwork, journaling, and spending time in nature help them stay connected to the present, ensuring their wisdom is not just theoretical but embodied. The path of seven is one of mastery, not just of knowledge, but of self. By learning to balance solitude with connection, analysis with action, and spirituality with practicality, they can evolve into true visionaries who not only seek wisdom but live it. 8. Power, success, and material mastery. People influenced by the number 8 are unstoppable forces of ambition and power. They don't just dream, they execute. Every goal is a mountain to conquer, and every setback is merely fuel for their fire. They don't just work hard, they work smart, calculating every move with precision. These individuals are born leaders, commanding attention the moment they step into a room. Whether in business, politics, or finance, they naturally gravitate toward positions of influence, shaping the world around them with sheer willpower and determination. But success doesn't come by chance for an 8, it's earned. They don't wait for doors to open, they build their own. While others hesitate, they charge forward, turning obstacles into stepping stones, failures into lessons, and opportunities into empires. Yet, their greatest strength can also be their greatest burden. The relentless pursuit of material success can consume them, making them feel like they are only as valuable as their achievements. The hunger for power, status, and wealth can become an obsession, leaving them feeling empty even when they have everything they once dreamed of. Many 8s stand at the top, only to realize they've sacrificed their inner peace along the way. They chase the next milestone, the next deal, the next victory, never stopping to ask, is this enough? Their impatience is legendary, they demand results, and they want them now. Waiting feels like torture. Inefficiency frustrates them, and emotions, those are for the weak. At least, that's what they tell themselves. Deep down, however, many 8s long for something more, something beyond numbers, beyond status, beyond the illusion of control. And this is where true mastery of the 8 comes in: learning balance. The secret isn't just in accumulating wealth, but in knowing how to use it. Dana, the act of giving, is a spiritual key that unlocks true abundance. When an 8 learns to give freely, whether through philanthropy, mentorship, or simply lifting others up, they shift from chasing success to becoming a force of prosperity. True wealth isn't measured by what they hoard, but by what they create for others. But balance isn't just about generosity, it's about patience, presence, and peace. Slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Learning to trust the process, to find fulfillment in the journey, not just the destination, is the greatest lesson an 8 can learn. And then there's perfectionism, the silent cage that keeps them trapped. Many 8s fear failure not because they fear losing, but because they fear what failure says about them. But here's the truth: failure is inevitable, necessary, and even powerful. It is the forge that sharpens them, the teacher that makes them wiser, stronger, and more resilient. The most powerful 8s aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who fall, rise, and come back even stronger. The final key to unlocking their true potential is equanimity, the ability to remain steady, calm, and unshaken, whether in the face of victory or defeat. When an 8 masters this, they become unstoppable not just in the world, but within themselves. Because the truth is, an 8's greatest legacy isn't just their wealth or status. It's the impact they leave behind, the businesses they build, the people they inspire, the wisdom they pass on. That's what truly lasts. And when an 8 finally learns to balance power with purpose, ambition with wisdom, and success with soul, they don't just become great, they become legendary.